Hey, have you ever learned something so shocking you had to double check to see if it's true? So be ready to do so again. I'm going to give you very random facts so you can keep the conversation going with any tech enthusiasts. So let's get started. The internet was invented over 40 years ago in a beer garden. Who says the best ideas don't come over a drink? Right now, 5.16 billion people are using the internet. That's over half the world's population connected to the World Wide Web just like you are. It may seem like only yesterday we were all dialing in for our internet connection, but wireless internet was actually founded in September 1990. Wi-Fi was only introduced to the public 25 years ago. Over 90% of internet users across the world use a mobile device to connect to the internet. Mobile internet traffic makes up 55% of the total web traffic. Previous names for wireless internet were Waveland, FlankSpeed, Dragonfly, VECA and IEEE 802.11b direct sequence before the more consumer-friendly name of Wi-Fi was adopted. Brand invented the term Wi-Fi as a play on words of the term hi-fi or high fidelity. However, Wi-Fi doesn't actually stand for anything. What added to the confusion was the Wi-Fi Alliance's use of a nonsense advertising slogan, the standard for wireless fidelity, which led many people to think that Wi-Fi was an abbreviation of wireless fidelity. With the global average fixed internet speed sitting at 120.33 megabits per second, Monaco is storming ahead as the fastest country in the world with an average fixed internet speed of 270.25 megabits per second. Wireless internet signals generally emit from your router in a donut shape. Tasty. Ethernet, the most commonly used wired internet, was invented almost half a century ago in the early 1970s by Bob Metcalfe. In the early days of computer networking, coaxial cables were used, the same type of cabling that is commonly used for cable or satellite TV today. You may have only heard it recently, but the term Internet of Things, IoT, has actually been around for 23 years. It was first coined in 1999 by Kevin Ashton, a British visionary and engineer. In 2020, there were approximately 7.7 billion people living on the planet, and over 35 billion devices connected to the internet. That's an average of 10 devices per household. By 2030, it is estimated there will be over 125 billion internet-connected devices, with every household projected to own, on average, 15 connected devices. Shipments of the latest versions of Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 6E, reached 2 billion in 2021, which is 50% of all Wi-Fi shipments, and they are expected to surpass 5.2 billion by 2025. The new Wi-Fi will bring faster wireless internet and better performance for a world increasingly reliant on technologies like virtual reality and cloud computing. Some of the strangest devices that connect to the internet nowadays include mirrors, pillows, bathtub drains, birdhouses, card wallets, and disk mats. We've left the particularly odd items off this list. There are currently around 258.54 million smart homes worldwide. It won't be long before internet-connected homes are the norm. The main drivers of smart home adoption in the world are the increasing need for energy management, government initiatives like smart cities, and the growing home security market. The average person now spends nearly 7 hours a day using the internet. 5.6 billion Google searches are performed on the internet each day. What are all these people searching for? China leads the way with the most internet usage, over 854 million users, making up a fifth of the total number of people online. Google is ranked as the most popular website worldwide, with YouTube coming in second and Facebook third. 5.47 billion people use the internet daily. The average growth rate of internet users is 8.2% per year. More than 25% of websites are in English. 98 to 99% of people have the internet in Denmark, Iceland, the UAE, Kuwait, and Qatar. 92.17% use the Google search engine. In 1990, the first search engine, Archie-Quetiform, was launched. Google Search Index contains more than 100 billion gigabytes. 4.32 billion people use their mobile devices to go online. People spend an average of 2.8 hours a day browsing the web on smartphones. How many of the things that were said did you know in advance? Was there another surprising fact that we missed? Write it down in the comments section. For more facts like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Trust me, we got so much more.